So clearly the as in father can be spelled with the letter A, as in the words father, spa, drama, wander, calm. Can you hear it? Ah, ah. Not every time you see an A, it's the as in father. Could be hat, as in cat, also A. Could be bait, A as in day, also A. So not every time you see the letter A, you'll hear as in father. But the as in father can be spelled with the letter A.
Hey, you're listening to the Influency Podcast. I'm Hadar, your host, a pronunciation expert, fluency coach, and a proud non-native speaker. With over 16 years of experience teaching, I am here to share with you all my secrets on how to show up in English clearly, with confidence and freedom. On this podcast, I'll provide step-by-step strategies, lessons, stories, and practical tips to keep you inspired and motivated on your English journey. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Hey everyone, it's Hadar. Today we are going to talk about the ah as in father and the 15 different ways to spell this specific sound, ah as in father. If you're new to my channel, then hi, my name is Hadar. I'm a non-native speaker of English, and I'm here to help you speak English with clarity, with confidence, and with freedom. If you want to learn more with me, go check out my website at hadarshemesh.com. And you can also follow me on social media for a lot of great daily content. So as you know, if you've been learning English for a while, then you know that English is not a phonetic language. So a certain spelling pattern doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to sound the same. And vice versa. A specific sound in English, just the sound of it, ah, e, o, oo, may have several different spelling patterns. So today, to allow you to open up your brain and start seeing the difference between spelling and sounds, pronunciation, I'm going to walk you through the 15 different spelling patterns of the ah as in father. So clearly the as in father can be spelled with the letter A, as in the words father, spa, drama, wander, calm. Can you hear it? Ah, ah. Now, not every time you see an A, it's the as in father. Could be hat, as in cat, right? Also A. Could be bait, A as in day, also A. So not every time you see the letter A, you'll hear as in father. But the as in father can be spelled with the letter A. The as in father can also be spelled with two A's, as in Afrikaans, and AR as part of the R vowel sound, R, as in car, start, farm, march. Now, I feel that the as in father is a little different when there is an R right after. I feel like it's more rounded. Listen, spa, car, right? Like the lips are a little bit more rounded. Now, this is only in American English, because in British English or other dialects where the R is not pronounced in R vowels, non-rhotic dialects, then you would just pronounce an ah sound. Ka, start, march, instead of march. Okay, so that's a subtle nuance here between different dialects. Subtle, not so subtle. Also, AAR, bizarre, bizarre, right? But the pronunciation is the same, okay? It's only the spelling pattern that changes. We also find the as in father spelled with EAR. And I know that when we see the spelling pattern, we want to say ear, right? Just like the word ear. But still, think about it. Heart, heart, right? We have the ah as in father, and then an R sound, heart. Also, ER, sergeant, sergeant. Listen, SAR, SAR, SAR. Again, R as in car, but we see the letter E here. Still, as in father. Also, just the letter E, as in entrepreneur or entree, right? words that are loan words from French. So even though it's spelled with E, it's ah. Entrepreneur. Now, of course, not every time you see an E, it's an ah sound, right? Do I still need to say it? I hope not, because the letter E could be as in bed. The letter E could also be I, as in elite. But in this case, the letter E can also be as in father. ACH, yacht. We don't pronounce the CH here, by the way. Also, my favorite, the letter O. That's probably the most common spelling pattern. And even though when you see the letter O, you might want to go into a more rounded sound like O, but it's actually honest, stop, job, body, problem. Okay, remember this one because this is probably the most common spelling pattern that is associated with the as in father. OA, broad. AW, dawn, pawn. Now, in some dialects, some people might pronounce it with a slightly different sound, more rounded. Aw, dawn, pawn. But in other dialects, there is this thing called the back vowel merger, where the open A as in father and the aw as in daughter, they merge. And all of these words that I'm about to teach you are actually pronounced with the A as in father. West Coast, Midwest, okay? But East Coast dialects usually pronounce the following spelling patterns with a more rounded sound. Ah versus aw. So again, AW, dawn, if we want to follow the as in father pattern, pawn, hawk, law. But again, you might hear it in a more rounded version, dawn, pawn. But I like to simplify things and we will just keep it as in father. AL, talk, chalk, walk. Also, AU, author, fault, sauce. AUGH, caught, taught, daughter. And the last one, OUGH, fought, bought. Okay, so these were the 15 different spelling patterns of the as in father. Now, the most important thing is that you recognize the sound, you hear it, and you start associating it with these words. Like I said, the most common spelling pattern is the letter O. After that, all the AU, AW, ALL, ALK, right, that we see in those words, especially, like I said, if we are following the back vowel merger. And that's it. And I think it's a fun practice and it helps you understand the difference between spelling and pronunciation. If you found this helpful, I'm inviting you to follow me and also go to my website, sign up for the weekly newsletter so you can get my weekly lessons to your inbox every single week. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you next week in the next video. Bye.